Imagine a year where Zach picks a pro-Russian oligarchy movie in the current political climate.
Comrade, what year is this?
The year is 1928.
Hello, comrades, and welcome to Oldie But a Goodie. My name is Sandro, and I'm here on the streets of Russia, blending in with all of my fellow comrades. It is the podcast where every week we review movies from different years and stuff. We're in 1928 at the moment, time travel shit. There's an arc. Listen to this year's episodes if you want to know it. It's probably inaccessible at this point. But I'm here on the streets, and look, here's the thing. Zach likes to teleport into random people's bodies on the street, and he's been teleporting into this one inventor guy who now has, time travel technology, and I'm trying to find him so I can ask him some questions, especially after 2 weeks ago when time just went bloody crazy. So I'm trying to find him. Harry Grindelwald Matthews, where are you?
Did somebody say Harry Grindelwald Matthews?
There you are. Is it Grindelwald or Grindelwald, like the Harry Potter guy?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, it's like the Harry Potter thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it is, even though I'm not fact-checking.
Right, okay, so you haven't traveled to any time after 1995?
Oh, no, I've been to the future.
You have? You just haven't
seen
watched
it.
Harry Potter yet?
No, I've kind of passed on it. I'm actually very anti-magic.
You're
it's a sin.
anti-magic. Oh, I thought that you'd just be, not wanting to support someone who's incredibly transphobic, and I would commend you for that.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm definitely transphobic.
Oh, no. Anyway, Harry Grindelwald, I remember your name now.
It's Grindal.
Oh, Grindel.
Yeah.
Grindal Wall.
Grindel.
There's
no wall.
There's no wall?
Yes.
Harry
Grindel Matthews.
Oh, I'm just being a fucking idiot then. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
A few weeks ago you teleported into... Yes. Zach teleported into you, but a different Zach, the guest Zach, have listened to the episode on the general if you haven't heard that. Not you, I'm talking to the audience because you're talking
Oh,
to
yes,
the
I listened to that episode. It was quite good.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was in it, so it was good.
Oh, that's why you... Okay. I thought that we made some good points. But anyway, in that episode...
Yeah.
Some stuff happened, and I got word that the future is a bit fucked, and it's all because of you.
Well, I wouldn't say it's completely my fault, you see. I ran into an individual called James Station.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. And he messed around with this time device.
Wait, hang on. Should we have a flashback right now?
No, let's not. I don't know.
Hello, it's me. I'm James Station, isn't it?
And I didn't ask. Who are you? What are you doing here? No one was meant to be here.
I'm James Station. I'm a fuckwit.
Yeah, I can see that. Anyway, I've got important things to do with my time travel device here, so I'm going to leave. Very well.
I'm going to kick you in the balls, mate.
No! Fuck!
Oh, so the kick in the balls is what fucked up time.
Yes, I dropped the time travel device, and now there's something wrong with it, and I need Zach to fix it.
Oh, well then, we should probably get Zach into you, so then Zach can fix the thing.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Alright, well, do some Cronenberg shit. I'm gonna look over here, because it's gross every fucking time it happens.
Cronenberg?
Yeah, like body horror time, because you're changing into
I don't watch
else.
horror, I'm not a...
Oh my god, it's so gross!
Hey Sandro, what's happening?
Hello.
I'm in this guy again.
Yeah.
Has his arc not finished yet?
No, we haven't finished the arc.
Oh my god.
We might be
That's
close to
cringe.
finishing the arc, though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to end this episode.
Yeah. Apparently, all of time is broken because James Station kicked Harry in the balls.
Oh god, not James Station. Why do you have to bring James Station into this?
Harry was the one who brought him back. Thank you
God
very
damn
much.
it, Harry.
Actually, I think it was Zach from the episode of The General mentioning James Station.
Yeah, that's true. It is his fault.
It is
God
his
damn
fault.
it.
Anyway, you've got to fix that time travel device, but also, I'd just leave that for later. We can cut it out.
Yeah.
We'll do that off
do
air.
that off air. Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's time to review The Last Command from 1928.
Wait, isn't that like a pro-Russian movie? Why are we watching this one?
Is it pro... I don't think it's pro-Russia.
No.
It's definitely pro... it's not pro the Tsar, the Kaiser. It's not pro that. It's anti that. But it's also anti the revolution.
Yeah.
It's just anti-Russia, but also pro-Russia at the same time.
Yeah, it's like pro-old Russia, but not Kaiser dictatorship, but not... It's weird.
Yes.
And it feels weird picking this movie because of what's happening. Because it's kind of pro-war, but it's not pro-war at the same time.
Not... Well, yeah, because the revolutionaries are the bad guys.
Yeah.
But I was also like, yeah, they should be doing what they're doing.
Yeah, to get rid of the Kaiser, right?
Yeah.
But they're the bad guys of this movie, which means it's pro-Russia. That's why I'm saying it's like the bad guys were the revolutionaries.
Yes.
But Kaiser bad.
But Kaiser bad also.
Yes.
But main guy, maybe this movie has nuance. I don't think it does, though.
Yeah.
But, like, the ending, and we'll do some non-spoilers than spoilers, but the very end, I was like, what is this movie's... What is this movie doing?
I think it was pro that one general that we focused on.
Okay.
That was it. But it feels weird in this political climate because it's got the revolutionaries as essentially the bad guys.
Yes.
But they're also anti-war.
Yes.
So the movie is pro-war by logic,
but
right?
the general is anti... No, he's not anti-war.
No, he's not anti-war. That's the
He's
thing.
pro-war for World War One.
Yes.
Because Russia needs to be great.
Yes, so that revolutionaries. So he's not actually anti-war, he's just anti-revolutionaries for Russia.
Yes.
Because he wants to keep Russia the same.
Yes.
So he's only pro-war because of anti-revolutionaries, which isn't a great thing to be pro-war from.
No.
But he's still pro-war.
He's
so I'm
pro-war.
pretty sure we just watched a pro-war Russian movie.
I think you might be correct. I don't know if this movie is Russian, though.
No, it's not Russian. No, it's not Russian.
Because it's directed by an Austrian-American guy.
Oh, God, it's always an Austrian.
The lead actor is German, who plays the Russian. He's German.
Yeah.
And actually, some fun facts. The reason why this movie is so notable, because I was watching it and I was like, why do people... Why is this popular?
Yeah.
The reason why is because it won the main guy, Emil Jannings, he won the first ever Oscar for lead male performer.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first ever Oscar ever.
The first ever Oscar. There might have been Best Pictures before that, but he was the first leading actor to win the leading actor role.
Wow.
So that's why this movie is notable.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, he did a great performance.
It's a good performance
because you've got two halves. Him as the old.
Sorry, there's just a bunch of planes flying past my house. Anyway.
Yeah, they're probably the pro-Russian.
Oh no.
Of people coming down to hunt us down.
1984 plus 35 equals 2023.
Yeah. What?
That's
I don't know what you're saying at the moment. I'm going to put this out here. I'm going to say I'm anti-war.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's probably bad.
War bad. Movie pro war. Well, mate, the thing is, it was made so soon after World War One.
Yeah.
And also World War Two was coming up.
It's more like it's glorifying history.
Maybe.
It's like a glorifying history sort of thing where they're using the Russian thing as... Because obviously this is it's a Hollywood production sort of thing.
Yes.
It's like that sort of thing because it's got...
The framing device is he's cast as an extra in a Hollywood movie.
Yes. So it's kind of like saying that Hollywood is appropriating the Russian culture.
War. Oh, you could definitely read into it like that.
Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of reading that the Hollywood is taking control of that, but also the guy was in Russia when the revolution happened, the director.
Oh, the director
then-
is the director is a revolutionary.
Yeah.
As well.
And also hated the Kaiser, but he
Yeah, he
was
knows
like...
that it's him.
Yeah,
he knows
yeah.
that the general is him.
I mean,
and that's why he
if I
casts
was,
him.
yeah,
in
if
the movie.
I was in that situation, I would also cast that guy. I mean, he's probably gonna do a good job.
Yeah.
And I mean, he does in the end. But it's just like, it's weird because at the very end he's like, he was a great man, and it's like, wait, but weren't you weren't you really anti this guy?
Weren't you anti this general?
It's
yeah,
very confusing.
I mean, I'll say this about him. He's got honor. There's some scenes and stuff where he's like,
absolutely.
I don't want to pull my men out of this scenario, or I don't want to send
Absolutely,
my men here.
the movie makes you like him. Yeah, absolutely.
He's probably a good general.
Yeah.
Just, this movie's pro-war, I think.
Yes, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I think this movie's pro-war, which is a bad choice for current times.
It's an odd one. But, did you enjoy the movie, though?
Yeah, it was sort of mid.
Yeah, I was, like, falling asleep.
Yeah. It's hard with silent films, because if they're not great,
Yep.
we in our spoiled era
Of TikTok.
of TikToks,
Of TikTok and Ant-Man Quantum Mania.
Ant-Man,
Haven't seen it.
Mania. Oh, you haven't seen it?
Probably will eventually.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've already seen it?
Yeah, I've
Is it
seen
just
it.
Spy Kids? Does it look like Spy Kids?
Maybe it is just Spy Kids. No, it's not Spy Kids, but it's also a mid movie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, here's my review on it. MODOK, what?
Well, my original thought was MODOK, fuck yeah. And then
Yeah.
I saw the visuals and went, I'd just leave him animated. Let's just have an animated MODOK.
Yeah.
Let's not do this.
Well, have you seen what they did with MODOK?
I've seen some stills, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, MODOK, the thing with MODOK is, I liked him in the movie, but he wasn't MODOK.
Okay.
It was just like a different character, really, that they were calling MODOK.
That's what they do every time they bring in characters.
Yeah, I know, it's cringe. But
me.
also, it was a fun character. It was funny.
Okay.
But, yeah, there was just moments. Kang was pretty cool.
Kang's always cool. He's
Yeah.
good in Loki. It's not Kang in Loki, but, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
good.
A version of Kang,
Version of
perhaps.
Kang, yes. Let's not talk about Ant-Man, though, because we're here to talk about film bro movies.
Oh, sorry,
And
yes.
we're not Marvel Bros. That's for
Oh.
my other podcast, Aussie Nerds Talk Stuff. That's the Marvel Bro
Yeah,
podcast. This is the Film Bro podcast.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch those Marvel crap. I only watch good things,
it's
like
just the same
pro-Russian war movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just the same movie over and over and over again. Anyway, I'm going to go watch a Nolan film, which is the same movie over and over.
Yeah, so much better because Nolan made it.
Because Nolan made it and he didn't name his main character. This is called the protagonist. So deep, actually.
So deep.
Yeah.
Speaking of deep,
This movie. And the
movie.
sleep. I fell in there.
yeah. Well, yeah, because
It's not boring. It's just...
it's just not as, like, exciting or grabs your attention at all times. So if you trail off because you're used to watching 20-second TikToks and you lose attention for 5 seconds and you miss a bit of dialogue, you have to go back and
Yeah.
read the dialogue
Yeah.
box and you're missing story elements, and then you're like, what is happening? And then there's a long scene where he's trying to seduce a woman that also wants to kill him, and it's like, what is happening in this film? I'm very confused. Are we meant to
Yeah.
be pro-revolutionaries? Except he's portrayed as an honorable man.
Yeah, he's an honorable general.
Yeah, so we're pro him, and he's currently pro-war because he doesn't mind war as long as it keeps Russia together because he loves Russia.
He loves Russia. See, I thought this movie was going to be about the Hollywood thing. That's what I was excited for.
That's why I picked this movie, but it's only the first, spoiler, it's only the first 10 minutes
Yeah.
and the last 10 minutes that we get that Hollywood aspect.
Yeah, the rest is just a flashback for World War One.
Yeah, it's literally just the story of this Kaiser cousin.
Yeah.
Good old
Kaiser cousin.
I mean, that's who he is.
Pretty good, I like
The
that.
CC.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old CC over
I love
here.
CC chips.
Yeah, I
my
love
favorite
CC
brand.
Dry.
Pretty good too. I love a CC dry. Yeah, I don't know. There's non-spoilers. I don't know. His acting's good. The costumes are really good.
His acting's good. Yeah, the sets and costumes were actually really incredible because
Yeah.
you've got like this whole Russian landscape, a lot of extras, which I wish they'd leaned a little bit into that more, because there's a lot of extras, and in the Hollywood scenes, there's a lot of extras, and there's this kind of meta element that they don't dip into as much.
I was thinking that as well while
Yeah,
the
yeah.
scenes were just like...
I was
all the
confused.
extras.
I was wondering if the whole time we were watching the flashback, were we actually watching the movie?
That's what I thought too!
Yeah,
I was also like,
wondering.
it would be really funny if the twist was this is the movie they're filming.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been great. But it's a whole nother meta thing, because this is a movie that we're watching.
Yes.
So the people in it were actors acting as people.
So actually, yeah, it's true.
Yes, so there's that element to it, but...
Which maybe we'll have to do in a remake.
Oh, yes. I've already got my main character lined up.
Oh, really?
I love them. Oh, yeah.
Me too. I wonder who you've got.
No,
We'll have to battle them out.
It's bad.
Okay. Yeah, the costumes were good. Acting's good. Music was really good too.
Yep. But I mean, all the ones we've listened to, the music has been good because it's been remastered. So
Yeah. Well, I'm the oldie or a goodie. It's always dependent on if I would recommend this, and no.
no,
Don't-
probably
don't
not. Definitely
watch this
not.
one.
Not nowadays. No, I definitely wouldn't recommend. Oh, hey, do you want to watch a pro-Russian movie
Anti-revolution, yeah.
that's pro-war? People go, what the fuck? And I would go,
Yeah.
ugh.
I mean, there's nuance, but also I don't care. It's an oldie.
Yeah, I'm also probably going to give it an oldie as well. But I liked the movie itself. I
But would
actually
you
enjoyed the movie.
Tell anyone to watch this?
No, I definitely would. But it's only because of certain things that are happening in real life. But no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it. So I'll probably also give it an oldie.
2 oldies.
But it's a light oldie. The movie
Yeah.
itself's not too bad.
I would have liked to do a review section for this one because I'm interested in what people think
Yeah.
of this film. I might quickly open the letterbox and see.
Oh, absolutely. We can do a classic reverse.
Oh, Raven reviews, but I'm in charge?
Yeah, but you're in charge.
Let's do it. Why not? This is usually something that our Patreons get. These reviews
Yeah.
are all paragraphs long.
What did you expect, Sandro? There's 2 things that happen on Letterboxd. You got film bros making jokes or film bros making paragraphs. And it's hard to make jokes about this movie right now.
A man with a broken mustache and a broken beard and an unbroken pride.
Whoa.
I don't know. Everyone's just saying the acting's good. That's all the reviews. It's all
I mean,
like 5 stars.
Wow.
Everyone's like,
Wow,
acting's
what
good.
an original opinion. Yeah, he won an Oscar for it. The first one.
The first one.
Wow, good opinion, guys. See, this is why Rotten Tomatoes is far superior to Letterboxd.
Oh, it's the director who made Shanghai Express. That's a good movie.
Ah,
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
film. Oh, and the Scarlet Empress. Anyway, 2 oldies. I don't know. It's whatever.
It's mid. I'd rather go watch some other ones, but this
Yeah.
was certainly, like, his acting was quite good.
It was.
I appreciate
Also, it felt longer than Metropolis.
Yeah. I feel like that's the thing. Metropolis had a lot of set pieces and interesting stories and wacky shit going on the whole
Yeah.
time to keep you engaged.
Yeah.
Whereas this one can, at moments, lose you in engagement here and there, which wouldn't have mattered when it came out. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, there's a bit of a whoops.
A bit of a whoopsie daisy.
Oh no, I missed the part where he almost got killed. Oh, better rewind that to see how that got happened.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah.
Wait, she had a gun? Since when?
I think I got up at some point to close my door. Mm-hmm. I think my door was open. I was like, why the fuck's my door open? So I got up
I
and
don't want
shut it.
anyone seeing my pro-Russia movie.
And then I was like, I think I missed something, but also I don't care. So I just sat back down. Anyway, that's the movie. Last 2 oldies. Let's do some spoilerinos.
Yeah.
The podcast you're listening to will return in a second, but first, my name is Sally McSeller, and I've got an ad read to do. Oh, the podcast you're listening to, oldie but a goodie, aren't they bloody funny and stuff and informative and all that? Well, if you want more of that sort of stuff, then you can go to patreon.com/oldie but a goodie pod for ad-free episodes and bonus episodes, like this bonus episode on Turbulence 3 Heavy Metal. Here's a clip! Can we talk about that plan? Can we talk about the Satanist's plan, please?
I'll allow it.
What the fuck? So they hijack a plane full of people.
Good start.
During a storm, and of course, when there's a storm, the gates between Earth and Hell are thin. Oh, and there's a church in Kansas that's a gateway to Hell. And so if they crash the plane into the church, Hell will be set loose.
Why back? Why Kansas?
I'm laughing so much that I'm peeking the microphone, but I don't care, because I'm Selly McSeller, and I'll do anything to make you go to patreon.com/oldiebuddygoodypod, and you can throw in a couple dollars. Those dollars are $5 tier, $1 tier, as linked in the episode description. Back to the podcast. Yeehaw! I'm an American. Spoilerinos. Yeah, so he's cast in this movie because the director is a revolutionary
Yes.
from Russia,
Yes.
making a movie about World War One,
Yes.
and he sees the headshot of this guy and is like, "Oh my god, that's the general."
Well, he was a revolutionary going around as an actor,
Yes.
as a director sort of thing. So
Yes.
he was in acting and directing and presumably continued doing that.
Yes.
But he was also pro-revolution
Yes.
sort of thing.
And so he casts the general. First of all, why is the general... Like, I get that... Because at the end of the movie, he moves. Like,
Yeah.
he has to leave Russia. Why does he, one, choose America? Mm-hmm. Why does he, two, become an extra in movies?
Well, here's my answer.
There's
Sandro.
other things to do in
The
America.
movie needs to happen. So, no, but like, he could have just gone to America because that's quite far away from Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
And also...
America's constantly anti-Russia, so...
Yeah, well, that's
pretty
it.
safe.
Yeah, exactly. And so he would probably hide out. It's better than like anywhere in Europe because they might be able to find him in Europe.
That's
so
true.
he's trying to escape. So he goes to America. That I can see that.
Yeah.
And the Hollywood thing, my theory would be that he couldn't find much work anywhere else, and he was just looking for work because America are probably anti-Russian, right?
Oh, true, yeah. Wouldn't
So
hire
no
him.
one hires him. But
It's an awful time to be alive.
yeah, but the Hollywood studios need Russian actors to do Russian acting sort of thing. So it does kind of make sense, but yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch.
A little bit of a stretch, but also whatever, it's fine. He shows up and he's like shaking as well. He's got like some PTSD, so he's like shaking his head and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we flash back. That's all we get. That's all we get.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
that's it.
I want more stuff. Like,
I wanted more Hollywood stuff, and then we get some at the end. But I wish that'd be more expanded on, like the whole thing where the actor puts the star on the wrong side of the uniform, and he goes, no, it goes on this side. Because I was a fucking Russian general, I know where the fuck these stars go. And he's like, don't fucking question me. I've done Russian movies before, you fucking idiot. And then they go on set, and the director moves the star back over to where the general said, because that's where they put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, like more stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
he has a friendship with one of the younger cast members or something, and that's nice. That's the sort of movie I wanted.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, does he have a friendship? He kind of gets bullied.
Well, yeah. Well, that's also it. Like, he gets bullied so much from every other extra.
Yeah, and the movie's like, oh, boo-hoo, look at the Kaiser's cousin. He's getting bullied. Oh, no, don't you feel sad for him? And I'm like, yeah, but isn't he a bad guy? I'm confused.
I meant, yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. And then we flash back, and then the movie's like, oh, no, some people are going to try and kill him. And I was like,
Wow.
yeah, they're the revolution. I'm kind of I'm pro-ish them. I'm anti the war in general.
Yes.
So
And they're also anti-war, so I'm more inclined to side with them.
maybe. Especially because Natalie is there. And Natalie's the most dangerous revolutionist in all of Russia.
Because she's sexy.
Yes!
I think that's the implication, because they do a little bit of, like, raised eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, she's
do.
dangerous.
And then I like...
Sexy, revolutionary.
Yeah. I liked her character kind of. She gets more to do than most women in these movies, but also like she's just kind of there to fall in love with him.
Yeah, and she does, like, a sort of classic twist, although maybe back then it wasn't such a classic twist, right? Where she, like, she then goes to kill him, but then she can't kill him because she's fallen in love with him.
Sure.
But then later on, she like joins the revolutionaries when the train gets taken over. But she only does that so that she can manipulate them and say, we should have him at the front of the train shoveling coal. He should sweat like we did.
Yeah.
You know, which is a good way of convincing them not to kill him on the spot.
Yeah, that was good.
And then, of course, she helps him escape.
Which, she does stuff, which is good.
Yeah, she seems like a very capable character, and I like that.
Yeah. Speaking of a capable character, there's one guy who's a bit of a coachable character. One of the, lieutenants, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
He loves putting on the general's coat and smoking his cigarettes. And it's just a scene that we get. It's very funny.
Yeah. I love the quote. It's like, next time you catch him doing this, if he does it again, remove the coat and shoot contents.
Oh, yes.
Which is a very good line. I like that line a lot.
It's nothing. I'm going through the plot, and it's just like, they're hanging out a bunch. The scene where they're talking at the party, and all the men are like eavesdropping, and they open the door and they all fall through. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was great. There was good moments. So like, he interrogates the actors, the guy who will become the director later on, and the girl, and he's like, "Hey, girl, you might be a revolutionary, but you're revolutionizing these nuts." If you know what I'm saying.
He does not say that. He does not say. I mean, in Hollywood in the 20s, they probably would say that. Though.
Yeah. So he invites her to dinner, which is really funny because she's like the leader of the revolution or something, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, let's fucking hang out.
Come
let's
for
go.
dinner. I want to hear all your communist ideas."
Yeah, let's just fucking eat dinner, chill out. You know, have a good time. But yeah, they have dinner. He gives her a gift of pearls, and they're all at the door, and he opens the door, and they all fall, and they all laugh, and they have a good time.
Yeah.
And then after they have a good time, she's like, "Oh man, now I don't want to shoot this guy."
Yeah.
Because he gets a call that the Kaiser is going to the front lines, and he's like, "I'm not gonna fucking send my troops out to fight." When he's there, because they'll all die.
That was really good. Yeah, he's like, make sure you stage a good fight for the Kaiser. And he's like, no, it's a bad time to attack.
Yeah.
They'll all die.
No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to just make him look like they're doing stuff for the Kaiser. Yeah, no. Which is good. Although earlier on, he did recall a troop to put on a show for the Kaiser.
Yeah, but I don't think he wanted to do that.
No, because
he did.
The general said that they couldn't spare any more troops, and he recalled them anyway, which is a bad thing.
It's true.
Main character bad, but
Maybe.
Also pro not losing people? Question mark.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a little confused there.
Well, we never see what his men think of him. Aside from the Coke guy, who,
yes.
spoilers, he rebels. But everyone else, like, we never see what they think of him.
Yeah.
Which I think would be something that you definitely would add if this movie was made today.
Yeah. I'm very happy that the coat guy got shot for wearing the coat later on.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much the next plot point, is the revolution happens, and it's all on a train.
Yeah. Well, it's not all on a train. First, there's this whole town thing that they take over.
Oh, and they lynch a guy as well.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was dark. I mean, they have a Gatling gun, which gats down civilians.
Yeah.
So it gets pretty dark. There's no blood or anything, but still, it's a very dark scene. And then, of course, the town gets taken over. The train rocks up with him inside, and they take over the train. Kick him out of the train.
Yes. But the coat guy, he grabs the general's coat and is like, haha, I'm now going to wear the coat. Fuck you!
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he gets shot.
And then, they have this whole thing where they're going to hang him, and the lady's like, no, don't hang him. Actually make him work.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm like, he should suffer like the rest of us. Make him work on the train. This isn't a secret plot so I can save him later.
It's not at all. And then she saves him.
Yeah, and then she saves him.
She's like,
meanwhile,
these pearls.
Meanwhile, he's trying to get with her.
Yeah.
The coat guy's trying to get with her. and another guy tries to smoochie up on her, and he's like, "No, don't you see? She comes with the coat." Which is very problematic, sir.
You
She's not an
shouldn't say
object.
that. No, what's so rude of this man?
Yeah, objectifying woman. I'm glad he died.
I'm glad he died too.
I'm pro murdering people who objectify women.
Pro that? It's a good idea. Just shoot him.
Just
if you see someone objectifying someone else,
plus,
just shoot them. That's the message from today's podcast.
yep. Plus, he had a fur coat,
Ooh.
which is, that's bad because fur coats made out.
Well,
of...
I mean, they can be synthetic now, but back then,
but then they couldn't.
no.
So
That's right. Shoot anyone who wears a real fur coat from animal products.
shoot the fake ones as well. It's tacky. Fuck it.
Wow. really, making some wild the views of the podcast hosts don't represent the podcast and are all satire.
Yes, and don't represent the podcasters themselves during the podcast.
No.
But yeah, no. And then, she gives him the pearls he gave to her earlier.
Yes.
So he could sell them for some money to get him out of Russia. And then he jumps off the train. Just before the fucking twist of this movie, he manages to jump off the train just before it goes over the bridge, and the whole bridge fucking collapses for no fucking reason.
And they all die?
And they
Aside
all
from
die.
the director guy, obviously.
He wasn't on the train. He't with the
Oh,
revolutionaries.
yeah, he
at this
wasn't
point.
there at that point. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
We never saw him.
Yeah. So I guess this movie is anti-revolution. I mean, it's the 20s, so it's definitely anti-communist.
Yeah.
So
It's very weird.
I don't know what the fuck this movie's trying to say.
Yeah. It's got a mixed message, but it's also interesting in that way. But it's also
guess.
pro-war.
It is pro-war.
Yeah.
And then we go back to Hollywood times, and he's talking to the director. The director's trying to put the star on a particular part, and he's like, "No, it goes on this side, you fucking fool."
The costume designer guy, and then he meets up with the revolutionary from 10 years ago, and they have a bit of a
Oh, it's you.
yeah, and the general doesn't know what the fuck's happening. He's just dazed and confused this whole time. And then they start shooting the last scene of this movie.
Yes.
Maybe not their movie. And there's lights, camera, action sort of thing. And then as soon as the wind starts and the lights are on, and the scene is that one soldier is rebelling against the general, and the general's supposed to whip him and then rally the troops. And he does. He goes fucking crazy because he starts seeing the revolution, and then he gets fully he pretty much reverts back to his old self 10 years ago.
He
when the
does.
revolution attacks, and
He does a whole speech and stuff.
he whips the guy, and it's like, Russia, you are being deceived by traitors. Russia, you are being deceived by traitors. Unite together. Attack the front for victory. Long live Russia.
Ooh, and then he has a heart attack.
And then he's waving the Russian flag around, and the directors, the people are like, holy shit, this guy's amazing.
This is really good.
And then, and then he has a bit of a heart attack.
Yeah, and he dies.
Yeah, and then he's like, did we win? Did we win the war?
Did we win World War One?
And the director's like, yeah, absolutely, man. We won World War One.
Totally.
We did it.
And then he
dies.
And then he dies. And the director's like, he was more than a great leader. He was a great man. And I'm like, I guess he is a good leader. And I guess in the end, he was probably a good person.
Yeah.
But also,
Because that's the interesting thing, right? He was the cousin to the Kaiser.
Yeah.
So he was...
Oh, nepotism.
Yeah. But also
This movie's pro-nepotism, too.
No, because I think it was more like he was in a position where he had to be the general, where he had to do the sort of things, and then he had to do the orders, but he was doing orders that helped save troops and other things. So the revolution was anti-Kaiser, but maybe not anti-him himself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But there was a lot of people who hated him, so I guess
Definitely.
maybe they were anti-him.
I
don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that final zoom out at the very end, where we zoom out of the set and everything, and we see it all. It's a big landscape. Fucking great. So good. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot.
That was a good ending.
Yeah. Fun facts, this movie may be based off a real person, maybe. What? Which could be why it's so vague. There was a guy who was a general in the Russian army who fled during the revolution and then became an extra in movies and stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
Like wearing the outfit that he had as well.
Yeah.
He became an extra.
Well, there you go, Sandro. So the story does work out.
Well, but then he opened a restaurant, though.
Okay, yeah, so what we needed was to elaborate even more on this guy, because this guy sounds incredible.
Yeah, this guy sounds cool, but I don't know. The movie itself, maybe that's why it's so vague, is because it's like, well, we're kind of basing this on a real guy, so we don't want to be anti the Tsar.
You're saying they respected the human being that they were basing it off.
Guess.
Yes.
Should they have?
I'm saying that you are giving them a lot of credit.
I don't know. Well, the actors probably met.
Did.
He probably met the guy.
Oh, really?
You usually do that if you're basing a role off someone. You usually meet
I guess.
them. So I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Movie's fine. Watch it if you want, I guess. This is a short episode, but I don't have anything else to say about it.
No, I think that's everything to say. Although it is very interesting that it is based off a real guy.
Kinda.
Yeah. Obviously, it might not be accurate.
Probably wasn't the cousin of the Kaiser.
But, I like the idea. And also, I wish they had elaborated more on it. I wish they had focused more on the second half of the story, essentially, the Hollywood bit. I think we're both looking more towards that bit. Pretty much, we were just after the movie. Oh, what's the Kaiser gonna do now that he's in Hollywood? Oh, he has to learn to think. We wanted one of those, but it was not one of those.
It wasn't. That would be pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
Hello! Welcome to 100 Horrors, a comedy podcast that seeks to rank the best 100 horror films of all time, as dictated to us by a poster that one of us owns.
Every week, we bicker over another film in an attempt to give it an overall scare factor and secure its place in the 100 Horrors list.
With features such as... I don't want to die! But at least I won't die like that. And...
What would you say to them at the funeral?
We take a light-hearted approach to horror cinema so that it can be enjoyed by even the most squeamish of listeners. So whether you're the person who's never seen a horror film in their life, or the person who has a tattoo of Leatherface on the right arse cheek, there's something to be enjoyed in every episode of 100 Horrors!
I guess that means it's time for remakes.
Rotten remakes.
I just thought of Will Ferrell as the general, putting on a Russian accent.
Yeah. I had George Clooney.
Oh. I don't think he can do accents, but also that would be pretty funny.
Yeah. And George Clooney's got that Silver Fox thing, right?
George Clooney would be good as the general.
Yeah.
He'd be very good.
Yeah. That was my pick.
My first thought was David Harbour, because he was Russian in Black Widow. And so I was like, he could do a good job. But I like George Clooney a lot. He's the right age as well, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking of an old actor who would do a good job,
Okay, so how are we remaking this? Are we doing Oscar bait? Or are we doing comedy?
I want to do the comedy. I want to lean into the semi-comedy.
Yeah.
We want to have this, with the same sort of messages, sort of things. We want to be pro-war, but
oh no!
Yeah, no. We want this movie to have a message, but I feel like focusing a bit more on the after effects, him trying to learn to live in America.
Yeah.
We have two choices. Do we go pro-America or anti-America?
If it's George Clooney...
Yeah. Because
Probably. Then it's just going to be that fucking Robin Williams movie.
yes,
again.
that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Because if you go pro America, it's just going to be on the Hudson or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Because that movie was just like, wow, America is so much better than Russia. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
No, I think we go anti both. I think they're both bad.
Both. Do we set it? When do we set it though? In World War One? Do we make this a World War One movie?
Yeah. I think we do the same sort of thing where, World War One. Well, where else? Are you going to make it about Ukraine?
I was, do we update it? And then I was like, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, why? Why would you suggest that, Sandro?
It's a terrible idea.
That is a dumb idea.
So we could do, World War One.
Yeah, and I want to follow this guy's story where it's like the first half of the film, because we watched a flashback, right? I want to just start with him, with this Kaiser, and have maybe 20 minutes, half an hour of the Kaiser story where we have the whole, like, we start out with him as the cousin of the Kaiser, the general of the army, directing
and then he
people.
leaves, and then we just follow him throughout trying to
I like the plot with the girl and the director guy, obviously, because that guy has to come back.
Yeah.
I like the coat guy. Like, the beginning scene, the start of this movie is the coat guy gag scene, right?
Yeah. Well, then who do we cast as the coat guy? Is that Will Ferrell as Coat Man?
Yeah, Will Ferrell's coat man. Yes. Yes.
Will Ferrell has a little cameo as Coat Guy.
No, I want him to survive the revolution this time.
Okay.
And he's also an actor in Hollywood.
Yeah. My thought for Natalie was Marion Cotillard. She's like in Inception and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's like... She's French, but it doesn't matter.
That's European. That's close enough.
I don't know about the other guy. I think his name was Leo. I don't know about him.
Leo Alexander or some shit. I can't remember.
I don't know who should play him.
That is a good question. How about thoughts? The director of this movie should play him.
Oh, we need an actor and director.
Actor and director, which is unbelievably meta at this point.
Pretty meta.
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Because he doesn't get much scenes in the actual movie, right? So he
Yeah.
doesn't... It can be, the start and finish of the film, right? He appears, just the same as this one, but...
Then who is a good actor and director? Ben Stiller, but we've already done that.
Yeah, we've already done Ben Stiller, but it wouldn't be too bad, because this is a comedy, right? Mm-hmm. A comedy / real life thing.
Actors who directed themselves. I mean, George Clooney has directed stuff. We could do like Clint Eastwood, but he's too old for the flashbacks.
He's too old.
I mean, he's young, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a pretty good actor. He's also from Dark Knight Rises and stuff.
I could see him doing that.
He's young.
That's fine. Because you could age him up. Just put a beard on him.
Yeah.
Just put a beard on him. He'll look 20 years older. It's perfect. You have him as young, handsome man in the revolution, young and full of revolution, and then later on at the end of the movie, it's revealed the director of the movie, which has been building up to, is that guy.
Yeah.
And you have the whole thing.
Yeah, because he's directed Don John, which was a decent drama, so he can do drama.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben Affleck could also do it.
Ben Affleck, yeah. Ben Affleck would be interesting. He's a bit older, but could certainly do it.
He doesn't look like a...
Yeah, that's the thing. I like the first one better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, we'll go with Gordon-Levitt. I can't think of any other roles to recast. We usually do 5 roles, but there's no one else in this movie. Oh, we could cast the Kaiser.
The Kaiser, yeah. He just wasn't in much scenes.
But we could put him in more scenes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because there's also the actor, the stagehand that not George Clooney, that the Kaiser's cousin bumps into, right?
Yeah.
That picks on him and makes fun of him.
Oh, the bully man.
Yes, the bully. Yeah, the bully man. Who, I think that James Corden...
James Corden as the Kaiser?
James Corden as the bully and Kaiser?
James Corden as bully and Kaiser.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think one of the stagehands, because in our cut, right?
Yeah.
We have that first half an hour. Also, when the train sinks, the reason the train sinks is because the Kaiser knew the revolution was going to happen, right? Here's my backstory for it. He knew that revolution was going to happen. He knew they would be on that train, and he was planning to sink them. And that's why they all died. Is
That's a good idea.
Yeah. He was willing to sacrifice his cousin, though, for it, to get
Yeah.
all the, like, leaders of the revolution, right?
Yeah.
So not only does George Clooney realize, everyone's dead, and his lover's dead, and now he's cast out, also that his cousin, the Kaiser, was willing to sacrifice him.
them.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I think we add the Kaiser then. Who's
Sure.
like a Kaiser-type character? I'm thinking... Oscar Isaac, but... he's Leto in Dune, so that's just why I thought of him first. Or a Skarsgård.
Who plays goddamn the bad guy from Hunger Games?
Oh, Donald Sutherland?
Yeah, Donald Sutherland.
I think he's dead.
Oh shit.
Is he? Well, maybe he isn't. No, he's alive. Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, what the fuck, Sandro? I would have known that. Is he?
Whoops.
I think he's dead.
Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland as the Kaiser is fucking great.
Yeah,
That's
just
a really good idea.
He's just such a good villain. He's such a good actor. He's amazing. So I would love him to be this sinister Kaiser, and he is a bad guy. He rules the country, and he's the guy who would sacrifice his cousin. He's the guy, when he comes to inspect the troops, you have to pull troops back to, impress him. And, but he's like, you're doing a good job thing, but maybe we have one scene where you see the Kaiser, it's like, we're going to have to make a sacrifice sort of thing to destroy this revolution once and for all. Sort of thing.
That's a good idea. I like that. All right, I would watch this version of The Last Command.
Absolutely. Well, I haven't even gotten to the best bit. That's only the first half an hour, Sandro.
Oh, well, what's after that when he
opens a restaurant, Sandro.
He opens a restaurant. Oh, and the Kaiser comes to the restaurant.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what's this?
Oh.
Was the Kaiser... I'm pretty sure the Kaiser was killed, but it's fine.
No. Here we go. Here's what happens, right? So we have the next half an hour is the whole movie build-up where he learns to live in America. Mm-hmm. He learns America's not, the greatest.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But it's not the worst,
Yeah.
And he has to get a job in Hollywood. Yeah. He meets this stagehand guy where they sort of become friends after they kind of bully him for a bit.
Yeah.
He makes the movie, and maybe the movie becomes quite popular.
Oh, he gets nominated for an Oscar!
That would be really... Oh my god, that's so funny. He gets nominated for an Oscar, yes. Because he was so good in it, because he makes a really good general.
Oh, and the Oscar's shown on TV, and the Kaiser's watching it, and he's like, oh my god!
No, okay.
I must get my revenge!
No, okay. First off, what does he want revenge for? Second off, the Kaiser is supposed to be dead, but just like him, he escapes during the
Kaiser
revolution.
also escaped. This is not historically accurate, but I don't
No,
care.
it's... What do you mean? We have Will Ferrell... This is definitely not historically accurate, no. But then after the movie, with the money, he gets his own restaurant, he starts serving customers, and then you have, like, the coat guy, the director, and the Kaiser all rock up at the restaurant at the same time.
Oh my god. This feels like a Coen Brothers movie. It feels like a Coen Brothers film.
Hey,
or Tarantino.
We could get either of those to direct the film.
Coen Brothers could do it. We've already done them. I think Coen Brothers did The Kid.
Tarantino, though?
That's going full film, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, yeah. But that's what I sort of want, a twist at the end where it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Actually, that's funny, because then Quentin Tarantino plays the director in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Gordon Joseph Levitt, but that's a funny idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Tarantino.
And then there's like a big shootout or whatever at the restaurant, and they all die.
Fine, Quentin Tarantino directs this.
Yeah. And then the woman shows up at the end with like a little thing of flowers or whatever to give to the guy at the restaurant. She's like, oh my god, my Kaiser's alive. But then she rocks up and everyone's dead. And that's the end of the movie.
Great. Quentin Tarantino's The Last Command. Sorry, Gordon Joseph Levitt. We'll get you to direct something else.
Yeah.
At some other point.
He could be in the movie. Why not?
Sure, why not? We could keep him as...
The extra.
The stage... the extra
the extra that he befriends. Yeah, I think that would work.
Yeah. Cool.
Here we go. We made the perfect movie out of this mid-movie.
Love it. Yeah, cool. I'd watch this. I mean, Tarantino probably would make this.
Yeah.
He likes war and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be good. All right.
And it has like a weird, wacky ending.
Yeah.
With an ambiguous and lots of people dying.
Lots
all
of blood.
A sudden.
Just
Yeah.
so much blood and
Yeah.
completely ripping off other movies the whole time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool. Wow, we've almost made it to an hour. That means this episode's done. Let's go.
Fantastic. We did it.
We did it. I don't have anything else to say aside from thank you so much for listening to the podcast as per usual. You all are amazing. Thank you for your support. Great episodes coming up. Great episodes in the back catalogue. Check it out. Hey, if you want to check out more things, we're on Instagram and we're on Facebook at Oldie Buddy Goodie Pod. And we've got some personal accounts in there too, at my name and at your name, but with a 4 in it on a bunch of different...
Yeah.
So there's links in the description. Just look it up. I'm on Twitch. You're on Twitch sometime soon.
Yeah.
I'm in Adelaide at the moment, but the show's done, so don't come.
Yeah. You'll rock up, everyone's gone. Sorry, it's done. Yeah.
And we've got patreon.com/oldiebuddygoodypod for bonus episodes. All of the February bonus episodes are up. Next bonus episode is Friday the 13th, part 3. Which I'm excited for. That's in like 2 weeks, maybe, I think.
I am looking forward to more of the Friday the 13th, because this is where they start getting into the 13th. We get some masks put on.
Yeah, we got a hockey mask.
Yeah.
And we get some 3D effects.
Oh, no.
In the third one. That's all I know about it. I know about it.
Oh, boy. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm less excited. More excited for the podcast. Less excited for the movie. It's going to be trash.
And that's all coming up. But trash is what we do on Patreon. We're
Ooh, I
doing
love
the
it.
Deuce
I love
Bigelow
it.
movies after this.
Oh, yeah. Juice Bigelow. Oh, yes. It's another man's trash is my man's treasure.
Man's treasure.
I'm going to get a big bowl of trash. Just nom.
And yeah, we also have the $1 tier as well if you just want ad-free and early episodes.
All right.
So that's all that. Time to pick. I'm picking the next one. 1928 to round out the 20s. 1929, I mean. Because we just did 28. 1929. My laptop is really slow. I might restart it after this episode, but that's fine. 1929. I want a list of the movies.
You're really slow, Sandro.
Oh my fucking god.
Got him. I'm going to get up away from my microphone and go over to your microphone to have a look.
No, that's not good because that's bad. Anyway, there's a bunch of movies. Like
Oh my god, there's a bunch of movies.
Oh, the Broadway Melody. Could do that. Could do Pandora's Box to glorifying the American girl.
Hey, we already just did Glorify America.
Hey. The Women in the Moon. Could be fun.
I think I've seen some of that.
Hallelujah, the Canary Murder Case. That would be fun. But no, there's a particular movie that came out in 1929 that I want to do. See,
oh yeah,
when we did The Lost World a few weeks ago, I was like, I like adventure movies, but I said one thing, and that is that I like H.G. Wells and I like Jules Verne sci-fi books.
Jules Verne.
Jules Verne as well.
Yes.
And there is a film based off a Jules Verne novel from 1929,
Ooh.
The Mysterious Island, which is a good one.
Yes.
Because Journey to the Mysterious Island, we mentioned it. I've seen it once and I don't remember it. Maybe I'll have to rewatch that thing with The Rock that they made. Journey to the Mysterious.
Oh, I've seen that one. I remember that one. That was a Rock movie.
Yeah.
The Rock was in it.
Rock was
and
in
it was
it.
very The Rock.
But here's the thing. The Mysterious Island, we've only been doing silent movies up to this point.
No.
The Mysterious Island is only part silent.
What?
And it's part talkie.
What? There's human fucking beings fucking talking?
They're talking.
Technology's amazing.
Ooh, and it was filmed not really in colour, but like there's some parts that might be colorized. I don't know.
Right.
It was filmed weirdly. It's like two movies, the silent and then.
But we
not
have
silent.
actual talking, actors talking. So
yeah, probably no subtitles though, but we do have talking. in it.
yeah. No, well, that's interesting because if this is the start of people talking to movies, they would have had to put megaphones in the movies, right? Like speakers or something. I wonder how they did it. I wonder how the transition went.
Yes. Well, we'll have to find out because I think the audio quality is going to sound fucking terrible.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Or it'll sound like a radio show. From
You're-
memory, it's like an alien thing.
You're an alien
Or,
on a mysterious island.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Or they're like mole people? I can't remember Mysterious Island very well.
Yeah, clearly.
Anyway, we'll do it next week. I don't care. It's the final film from the 20s. We're going to have a fucking party.
Woo!
We're not going to have a party.
Oh.
Because, I mean, I've got beer, so we're going to have a party.
I'm going to have a party because it means we're leaving the silent era, and you know what? It's great to go back and watch the silent movies, but oh boy, I miss having someone talking.
You missed some talking. I like silent films. I think what we both realized, we like silent comedies.
Oh yeah, they're brilliant. They're still good. They still hold up.
Silent dramas and adventure movies, not so much, but they have charm to them.
I
but
think
not
they're
when
all right.
that's all you're watching for 2.5 months.
Yeah. The problem is, I think tension is really hard to hold
Yeah.
when it's a silent movie, and attention is really hard to hold when it's a silent movie. So you have to be a really good silent movie to really hold the attention of today's Zoomers. And I'm zooming on out of here. I'm getting rid of them. Fuck them.
Well, there we go. We'll slowly leave silent era next week with the Mysterious Island, but you've got to go. Did you
that's
manage to
true.
fix that?
Oh, no, I forgot to do that.
Oh,
Because we were recording. Let me fix it up now.
okay. I'm gonna cut all this. Oh, the mic fell. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
There we go.
That was awful audio quality. I'll fix it in post. Wow, there we go. You fixed it.
Yeah, for the most part.
So is that
looks
going to
like-
fix time?
Not really. I don't know how it's going to fix time. It's just fixing his time machine so now he can travel through time properly.
Should I kill him?
What?
Should I? Or
Jesus Christ,
How
Sandro.
do I? There should be some way to stop him.
Yeah. I mean, you probably should have thought of that before I fixed the time machine.
Good point. I just realized we're not fixing time, we're fixing his time. But maybe he wants to do good things. No, he doesn't. He's an Elon Musk type.
No,
he's not going to try and fix things.
He's going to just put his face on everything.
Oh, fuck. I think we just made time worse. But I've got to give it back to him because I'm a man of my honor, just like the guy from the movie we just watched.
You also don't have a gun, so
No.
it'd be hard for you to,
Maybe
shoot him.
that's my arc next episode.
You should find a
I'm
gun.
going to get a gun. It's not my arc. We're doing...
You're just gonna kill
very
a man?
meta.
What the fuck,
I'm
Sandro?
gonna kill Harry Grindle Matthews. No, he dies in the 40s, so unless we can... we'll find a way. I know history, kinda.
Alright, I'm gonna leave before you kill me by accident, by the sounds of it.
Alright, farewell. Oh my god, just disgusting. There's eyeballs coming out of eyeballs.
Well, hello, Sandro.
Oh, you're back. I've got your gun. I've
Hey.
grabbed your gun. I've stolen it from your hands.
How dare you, sir? What was that last thing you were mentioning? About the 40s or something?
Oh, it's a fun time. You'll enjoy it.
Great. Anyway.
I've got your gun.
Yeah, give me that
I've
back.
got you.
I
I'm not
need
giving
that.
it. I've heard that you're fucking up the future, Harry.
I am not.
I
am...
thought the future fucked up because what's his name kicked you in the balls, but it's actually because of your
Yes,
time travel
but now
device.
the time travel device is fixed now. I should be
No.
able to go fix it all back up.
No, because you're not going to fix it, Harry. You're going to put your face everywhere, as Zach said. You're going to become dictator man in the future.
I would never. No, I do not intend to do any of such things, sir. I only intend to, go to the future, grab modern technology and teleport back and pawn it off as my own invention.
But that's a bad thing. It's bad. You can't do that. It's a bad thing.
Why?
Because you're going to advance society sooner than the human mind should be. Because things need to progress naturally.
Why?
Or else you'll get a
Says
world
who?
like Metropolis and it'll be god-awful.
Says who?
Says the movie Metropolis and also
That's
many
fair.
other people.
That's a good movie.
And the TV
but-
show Star Trek as well. It's a good one.
Star what?
Star Trek. It's too political for you, probably.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very rude, but doesn't matter, because I've observed Zach fixing the device, and now I know how to fix it,
No.
and I shall go forward with my plan.
What's your plan then?
Oh, my plan, of course, is to first go into the future and grab all the geniuses from the future and bring them back to form a think tank where we can come up with a modern society together.
What sort of people? Like the Marx
all
Brothers?
No, I was thinking that Elon Musk guy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That bald guy who runs Amazon. whoever
Jeff
that guy-
Bezos?
Oh, yes, that one. Yes, yes. he
My
sounds-
boss on Twitch, yes.
Yeah, sure. I don't know who that is. That Logan Paul guy.
Oh,
He seemed like a genius.
God. Next thing is you're going to be saying you're going to get Andrew Tate, too.
No, that guy's a fuckboy.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, no.
good. I'm glad that you've got some
No,
semblance
the
of-
current president of the United States.
what's his name? The old guy.
Yeah, the current president from 2018.
Oh, no! That was a fake out. It was the bad one.
Oh, no. Oh, who else?
How about Kanye?
No, absolutely not. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, cool. That's probably a good thing
fuck is
considering that
wrong
World
with
War II's coming up. What about someone who's actually smart? I can't think of anyone.
What about Steve Jobs? I know he's dead, but I'll go back a bit. Grab him earlier, you know?
Steve Jobs was, I think, fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I have an issue with Steve Jobs.
Excellent.
I probably do because capitalism, but I mean, it's fine.
I can't wait to make Apple products 100 years before they're supposed to be produced. It will be
Oh,
wonderful.
well, I will stop you. This may be a very gentlemanly conversation, a very nice, friendly, but I'm gonna stop you, Harry. I'm gonna stop you if it's the last thing I do.
But how are you going to do that?
I'll think about it in between episodes.
Ah, a cunning plan, sir. Cunning plan. Well, I have much business to attend to. Improving the future.
More like
You know, as a-
improving your future, because that's all it's gonna be in your mind, because I'm gonna stop here.
Very confusing and vague. Toodaloo, my friend.
He's
Fairly
gone.
well.
Goodbye, we're not friends. Well, I should open up that portal and I should have a think. Hey, Orphan, what do you think we should do? You're just eating candy, that's fine. Hey, Orphan, get into this portal. I'm opening up a portal, get in there.
Wow!
Oh, no. Oh, the Orphan was pulled into the portal and it's bad. I'm being pulled in too. What's happening? Oh, no, it's a cliffhanger. Oh, what's happening? No, what's happening? I don't know. I'll figure it out next week. What's happening? Ah!
I hate cliffhangers.